So with Toy Story Land opening this past weekend at Disney's Hollywood Studios, as you can expect, the land is extremely busy. But there's something that's just on the horizon which might help all of this out. So let's dive into it all, up next. Hi there Waltoneers, I'm Jack. This is DSNY Newscast. Go ahead and subscribe down below if you're new to this channel, and also whilst you're at it, check out DSNYnewscast.com, as that is the official home of DSNY Newscast. And with that being said, let's get straight into it. As this past weekend, all of the news was about the grand opening at Disney's Hollywood Studios of Toy Story Land, which we covered in depth last week as an advanced preview on Thursday. However, the official dedication ceremony didn't take place until Friday, with Parks and Resorts chairman Bob Chapek being joined on stage by the voice of Buzz Lightyear, Tim Allen, to help open the new land. And also there's a really great video of Tim Allen touring Toy Story Land, which I'll link to down below so you can go ahead and give it a watch. But after Friday came Saturday, and the land was officially open to everyone, and to say that it was busy would be a drastic understatement, as it was jam-packed, with the wait times soaring above 4 hours to ride Slinky Dog Dash and 2 hours to ride Alien Swirling Saucers. But remember that this is only just the opening day, so lines were expected to be extremely long. However, the rides themselves did not experience any technical difficulties and ran at full capacity the entire day, which wasn't the case for when Pandora: The World of Avatar opened last May in Disney's Animal Kingdom, as the two rides in that land did have issues which exacerbated the wait times. However, the main issue surrounding the opening day for Toy Story Land was the 2-hour wait to get into the land itself. Now obviously this was under special circumstances, and throughout the summer this will surely subside down to normal levels to get into the land. But it still does raise the one main issue that faces this land, as this walkway here is the only way in and out of Toy Story Land. That is, of course, until Star Wars Galaxy's Edge opens in late fall of 2019, as then there will be a brand new entrance into Toy Story Land over near the First Order docking bay within Galaxy's Edge, which at the moment the new entrance is currently under construction, as we can see here in these photos from blogmickey.com, that Disney are still working on the rockwork and berm formation that will divide the two lands. But what can we expect from the second entrance into Toy Story Land? Well, as we can see in this concept art that I've pieced together to create a completed view of the supposed transition between the two new lands, is that it will be rather understated, with the entrance being a simple rockwork tunnel transition with a slight bend so that you can't see Toy Story Land from Galaxy's Edge and vice versa. However, I wouldn't go expecting Disney to open up this area anytime soon, as it still requires a lot of work. But I would argue that it would be better for Disney to open up this area with seating options to allow extra space within the new land. And it would also have the added benefit of building hype toward the opening of Galaxy's Edge next year, just like we see over at Grand Avenue in Disney's Hollywood Studios, and also the many entrances into Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland. But the bigger news to do with this new second entrance comes from Jim Hill and Len Tester over at the Disney Dish podcast, as they've previously reported that Disney will supposedly be looking to create a one-way system to Galaxy's Edge at Walt Disney World to begin with, using the Grand Avenue entrance as the main entrance, letting people into Galaxy's Edge, and then they'll use the Toy Story Land entrance tunnel as the exit out of the land, creating a guest flow that should help with the congestion and crowding that's expected within Galaxy's Edge, so that within the first couple of months you'll only be able to move through one entrance and one exit within Galaxy's Edge. However, with that being said, I just want to come back to Toy Story Land, as I want to point out a couple of things that you can spot when visiting, as there are plenty of hidden Pixar references which you might miss within Toy Story Land. As first of all, on the Rex packaging as part of the Slinky Dog Dash coaster at the very beginning, it says on the price tag 11/22/1995, which was the date that Toy Story debuted in theaters in 1995 in the US. And then the second hidden Pixar reference is at the end of the Slinky Dog Dash coaster, right above the Wheezy animatronic, as you can spot a hidden reference to the Pixar short Part partly cloudy above Wheezy. And lastly, there is a hidden reference to A113, which is the classroom number from CalArts, which is featured within every single one of the Pixar movies, so it only makes sense that it appears within Toy Story Land as well. But overall, I've got to say that the land looks great during the daytime, but it really is awesome at nighttime, as the lighting really does bring the land to life. And the added bonus of viewing the nightly Hollywood Studios fireworks from within the new land is just amazing. However, now let's turn our attention to some other Disney news, as on Friday it was announced that in 2019 another Pixar experience is going to be coming to Disney's Hollywood Studios, as a new show called Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy will be debuting at the Sunset Showcase Theatre, in between Rock and Roller Coaster and Tower of Terror, which in my opinion this is Disney's efforts to try and increase the overall hourly capacity of Disney's Hollywood Studios ahead of the huge attendance spike due to the Galaxy's Edge opening in late fall of 2019. And then lastly, we also received this new piece of concept art for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, but unfortunately we haven't received any new info on this attraction as of yet. But now it's over to you, Waltoneers, as since we've now seen inside of Toy Story Land at Walt Disney World and seen the entirety of the new land and even the end of the new land, I would like to hear your suggestions for how you would create this seamless transition between Toy Story Land and then Star Wars Galaxy's Edge in a really creative way which would keep the story and immersive theming alive. And of course, don't forget to put the timestamp for where the hidden Mickey appeared somewhere within this video, along with your suggestion or your comments to be in with a chance to win one of these official Waltoneer DSNY Newscast enamel pins. And congratulations to this Waltoneer here for winning with this suggestion from the previous video where we were doing our first inside look at Toy Story Land from last Thursday, which I'll leave a link to down below. And so that's it for today, so go ahead and subscribe down below if you're new to this channel, hit that notification icon, and if you've enjoyed today's video, give this video a massive thumbs up, as it really does help this channel out. And I've been Jack, you've been you, and I'll see you real soon.